In the West African country of Niger, a group of women is making a stand against the desert. These women live near the edge of the Sahara, a desert almost as large as the United States. Theirs is a land that has produced green trees, abundant crops, and a colorful culture. But the Sahara is expanding, creeping southward toward their homes. Like those of all deserts, the borders of the Sahara are always in motion. They shift constantly, sometimes retreating, or as in this case, advancing and burying beneath the sand whatever lies in their way. This process is called desertification, and it can have a major impact on people's lives. Desertification can turn farmland into wasteland, sometimes in just a few years. Unfortunately, it doesn't take much to trigger the process in the already arid lands bordering the desert. Periods of severe drought, excessive grazing, and the clearing of land for agriculture are among the most common causes. As the land dries out, the desert moves in, devastating the lives of those caught in its path. And that is where, day by day, rock by rock, the women of the Keita Project are fighting back. For more than 2 decades, they've worked to reclaim their land under part of a program funded by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. The women of the Keita have carried the weight of this successful project since it began in 1984. At that time, the men of the villages were migrating to the cities to find jobs because a severe drought threatened them all with starvation.
All the men had left to find work to support their families. That left the women who little by little began to work on the project, and you can see the results. The men are happy with what the women are accomplishing.
With just the bare essentials, some 5,000 women have planted 16 million trees across an area larger than the state of Kansas. They've stacked rocks to build barriers against the creeping desert sand, and they're growing plants to stabilize the soil so they can sow crops, cereals, fruits, and vegetables, including tomatoes, mangoes, corn, and sunflowers. Well water feeds irrigation canals. In this desert climate, every drop counts. The women's efforts are working. Harvests now are routinely productive. Hive-shaped bins that surround the fields are full of surplus grain. The abundance of crops has improved nutrition, created funds for new businesses, and reduced the need to go to the cities to find work. The UN has labeled the Keita Project a success. So in making a stand against the desert, the women of Niger have done more than just grow crops. They've sown a future, too.